This is Professor Michael Chapman. I'm one of the most experienced IVF doctors in Australia. I believe that an important part that I can contribute is to educate patients in relation to fertility, infertility, and all that involves. These series of podcasts help to educate you. I hope they are helpful to you. If you wish to know more, however, I'm more than happy to have you contact me via email, which is profmchapman@gmail.com, or make an appointment to see me on 9138 4222.
And the last question, Prof, is how many cycles can a person undergo?
As many as they can tolerate. So, and by tolerate, I mean there are three factors in tolerance. The first is psychologically. Failing cycle after cycle is incredibly demanding. And that's probably the major reason why people stop. In Australia, we're very lucky in relation to Medicare that there is no limit on how many cycles you have. Medicare will still subsidise your treatment. So from a financial point of view, although it's still demanding, it's not cheap still, but compared with, I was recently at the International Federation of Fertility Societies international meeting in Greece where we did a presentation. And I was talking to doctors from around the world. And it's in most countries, going through an IVF cycle is in the order of 10 to 20,000 Australian dollars a cycle. With Medicare in this country, even the most expensive units, you're only out of pocket around about the 5,000 or 6,000 mark. And currently in New South Wales, we're very lucky. We've got this extra 2,000 being given at least once in your life to bring it down even further. By world standards, it's affordable. And when we think about what a child's going to cost in their first year of life, $6,000 is probably just a small part of what that child's going to cost you over the next 12 months, let alone the next 20 years. So in Australia, there's no limits. Many countries, if they do subsidise, will only pay for 3 cycles. That's Scandinavia. But you can go on. How many cycles do I recommend? After about, I'd probably say 5 cycles. If women are still getting embryos, I would start to be saying, should you really be carrying on? And I suppose my worst or best, depending on how you look at it, example is a woman who got pregnant on her 32nd cycle. But you can imagine how much money she'd invested in that, even at the subsidised rates in Australia, and what trauma she'd been through in banging her head against a brick wall for a long time. I've gone further than that and not got a baby. 39 cycles, but the lady had 3 miscarriages on the way. Very sad story. So in terms of the number of cycles, the facts are that in Australia, the average number of cycles that women undertake is about 2.7. Obviously, a large percentage of patients will get pregnant on the first cycle, 30%, 40%. Same on the second cycle. It's not surprising the average number is that, but there's obviously a group of women or couples where we're going on and not getting a pregnancy.
Prof, how do people get in touch with you via email or on the phone if they want to discuss things further?
Okay, well, email's the way to go. There's 2 ways. One is to come and see me, and I consult at Cogra St George Private Hospital. I consult there twice a week, so you can make an appointment by ringing my reception there on 9598 5505, 9598 5505. Or if you have specific questions, you can email me on michael.chapman@ivf.com.au.
Okay, great. I've shared both of those in the comments on here, and they'll be published on the podcast as well. How do people access your podcast?
You should tell me that. You're the clever boy.
They can go to theivfjourney.com.
That's the one, theivfjourney.com.
And we'll see you again in 4 weeks. That's 24th of October, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
And don't forget that you can access all the previous episodes by going to our website www.theivfjourney.com and select IVF Journey podcast from the navigation menu.